How are you feeling?
I feel great. Feel 100%. Ready to go this week. It's a new week, so guys are excited, and we're ready for the challenge.
What happened on the last play you were in there the other day?
Yeah, Garb got his call. It was his time, and so I just had to get out the game and be the best teammate I can be.
So were you no injury or?
No injury.
What was that like to be kind of taken out in the middle of a series or a game like that?
The competitive in me is a little frustrated, but understandably so. We have a great backup as well as the rest of the guys in the quarterback room, so I couldn't be more happy with how those guys played and how they executed the offense on Saturday for sure.
You practiced that no-look shovel pass?
I have not. So it's just like the hurdle. It's all instincts, and I'm glad Keaton could be there to make a play for me. So.
How far in advance does Chip usually give you guys notice? Obviously, Zach didn't play. How far in advance do you guys usually know, how much your playing time will or won't be for a given week?
I have no clue. Again, I'm focused on the game and doing my thing on the field. So when my number's called or when Ethan's number's called, we have to be ready for it. And that's how it's always been, and I think that's how it always will be here.
So was that communicated to you pre-game? Hey, you're going to play X amount of series, and then we're going to go other guys? Or?
No, not at all. My whole mindset and goal was to play the whole game. And so, it didn't work out that way. But, I'm thinking I'm playing the whole game as far as the pregame and all that stuff. So.
Were you talking to Ethan throughout that game, like when he was on the sideline?
Oh, yeah, for sure. There was one, I think it was a false start in there with Keegan false starting from Garb State, clapping his hands. I had to scream off the field from the sideline, stop clapping your hands, So just trying to coach him up that way. But, he did a really good job out there leading the boys, making sure he's getting everybody lined up with everything. So I was super proud of him that way.
I saw one time there was a phone call, came down. Ethan picked it up, and he was on it for a second and then handed it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that about that they wanted? He was in the game, he had been playing, but they wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, I think it was more so just to give Justin advice or whoever was going in next, and just kind of make sure that everybody's staying locked in, staying engaged with the game, as well as myself too. So I think that was more so what it was.
There was a lot of guys who got in the game, 4 quarterbacks. Was it kind of, I know you want to be in there, but cool. The coach said 88 guys played. Nice to see some guys who worked their butts off on the practice field get some time in the game.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially the guys like Ari, Deshaun Morrell, Christian Grove, guys that really work hard every day, come here with the same attitude, and just put the work in constantly, especially guys for scout team that finally get a chance to play, for their parents to see them play in the Rose Bowl. I know that was a special opportunity. We definitely mentioned that on Sunday at our pool workout, giving guys those credit and everything, and letting them know that their hard work is paying off and all that stuff. So.
What do you think about Colson Yankoff, former quarterback, with a couple of those little moves he made?
Yeah, everybody's comparing him to Taysom Hill. I think he might be better than Taysom Hill. Honestly, I would take Colson over a lot of people. So he's definitely a hard worker. He can play any position on the field with how athletic he is. I'm so super happy that he's finally healthy and finally gets to show off his stuff. But yeah, man, I'm super happy for Colson for sure.
Tailback option probably in the works.
Yeah, I hope so. Don't give Chip any ideas.
Okay. South Alabama has looked good. They beat Central Michigan. He put up, I think, 44 on Oklahoma State. So big test this week, actually.
Oh yeah, for sure. That whole conference has been doing their thing this past week. So we know the challenge at hand. They're a really good team, got a really good defense, a really good scheme on that side of the ball. And so we got our hands cut out for us. They run a lot of twist games up front, so the offensive line is going to have to communicate really well. And we got our hands cut out for us in the secondary for sure. So.
And Chip's mentioned, that jump from game 1 to game 2 is a big one for a team. Yeah. Offensively, where did you see the bigger jump made, and where do you still see work to be done?
Yeah, I think the biggest takeaway was settling down early in that game. We were rolling pretty early with the pass game, as well as the protection and all that stuff. So I think that was the biggest takeaway from the offensive side. I think the things we still got to clean up is just the MAs every once in a while, being as consistent as possible on a day-to-day play, on a drive-to-drive basis, and being able to keep the ball consistently moving. We want to score every time we touch the ball, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown, but primarily a touchdown. So we got some things to clean up that way so we can finish some drives down in the red zone for sure.
So is it fair to say that you actually were available in that game?
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, I was available.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate it.
Great to meet you guys.
Have we not talked to you since you've gotten here?
I don't believe you have.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's been a
That
while.
just shows like how much adversity you've been through with all the injuries and stuff. So what was it like to be out there, third position, running the ball Saturday?
I mean, it was a blessing. It's been a long time coming, as you kind of touched on. So, just some prayers answered in that game, and got to go out there and have fun with my guys, and that's all I can ask for, really.
You showed some toughness and some good moves out there. How natural did it feel running the ball?
Thank you very much. It's something I'm working on. Obviously, this isn't a position I've played much of in my life, but we're learning fast. Coach Foster's an amazing coach, so we're learning.
Does it feel natural? I mean, 3 positions, that's got to be tough to go bang, 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 right?
It isn't. You learn a system, and, I feel like I have a decent understanding for what we're trying to do at this point. So, yeah, there's some technique stuff I definitely am still learning and trying to pick up, but that's just how it goes.
One of the things to get used to is getting hit as a running back, would you say?
No doubt.
How is that different or new for you?
It's been a while since I've been hit, period. So just something to kind of become accustomed to again and learn how to keep my pads low and do things the right way.
Tell us about the whole process of the foot and how that happened, how long that took you to come back, that whole thing.
Sure. Yeah, it's been something that I've been battling for a couple years now, off and on. So, yeah, just been rehabbing back from that and had an opportunity to finally come back from that and get some work out on the field.
What's it like to sit on the sideline sitting on that little scooter, feeling like you're on a scooter and will you make it back?
Yeah, I'll put it this way. I hope I never see one of those scooters again. I'm not a fan of it. I prefer to be on both feet.
Did you throw your scooter out when it was
Oh,
done?
yeah, I think I burned it.
Okay, good.
Are you open to put in like a running back pass? That would be a natural, right? I mean, for you, a package.
I mean, I'll do whatever they ask of me. So that's a question that's a little bit above my pay grade. But
How did the running back thing happen? Was it your idea? They come to you?
that's a headman thing. So you got to ask him what he was thinking there.
No, but they asked you.
Yeah.
Okay. How'd you respond when you
So,
first heard?
Yes, sir. I mean, I came here to play football. So whatever I can do to help this team out, I'm here for it.
How do you describe your running style? I mean, you got obviously a big body and absorb contact. Do you have like a style or somebody you like to emulate as running back?
I think I'm still learning what that would even be for me. I think that's something Coach Foster will help me learn as I get more reps, what I do well and don't and need to work on. But that's just going to be an ongoing process at this point.
You still throw the ball occasionally?
Do I?
Throw the ball, yeah.
I mean, I play catch with my buddies. We play football, so it happens.
Did you overlap with Latu at all at UW?
I didn't. I don't think I was ever there at the same time he was.
Okay. Are you familiar with his story and his comeback?
Absolutely. And him and I are great friends here. He's an amazing person, and obviously his story's inspiring. So, love that guy.
What's it like to see him? He had a big impact out there
Yeah.
the other day. Some guy who thought his career was over to come out and do that. What did that feel like to see that?
Absolutely. I mean, you gotta love it. That's what this is all about, right? Is overcoming adversity and seeing someone that does that at that level is just hats off to him and so excited to see him back on the field.
How much easier is it to get up on a Monday morning and get to film when you know you're going to be watching yourself?
I don't know if it's easier or harder. It's different. It's fun to see myself out there, but like I said, I'm here to help how I can. So whatever that means, if it's just in practice or if it's on game day, I'm there for it.
Are you able to take a little bit more out of the film sessions when you're able to watch yourself?
You watch your position regardless. So I'd like to think I'll watch the whole game anyways, regardless of who's in there. So.
And then what was going on in the weight room? There was quite a crowd in the corner. Was there something going on?
Just now?
Yeah.
Oh, I think coach just bringing us up, hyping us up a little bit, getting a good lift in.
Were you a dual threat quarterback in high school?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you ran quite a bit and got tackled, so you kind of were somewhat familiar with that, right?
Yeah, you could say that, sure.
Okay.
Yep.
So, clarification.
Yes, sir.
You're listed at 210. How much do you weigh?
I'm about 230 right now.
230.
Yeah.
Is that where you want to be?
As long as I'm fast and feeling good and can run around, I think we're all happy. So.
With the COVID year, you have one more year of eligibility?
I believe I technically have 2 more after
You have
this.
2?
Yeah, believe
That's
it or
hard
not.
to figure because you were at Washington,
Yeah,
you transferred, and then you burned a year because of the transfer.
I did. I believe I got that back on the back end. my understanding.
Oh,
is
so you
correct.
got that back and you got the COVID year.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Okay.
to double check on that, but right now I'm worried about this season, so I'm
Okay.
not really
Well,
worried about
we're worried
that.
about your future, man.
No, I appreciate that.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's it. Thanks
That's
so
it.
much.
Thanks,
Awesome.
Colson.
Thank you guys so much.
Thanks,
really
man.
appreciate it.